saw the face of Jesus on the side of a tree. They were kneeling in the front yard. I watched it on TV.
Hey Dale, had that song is "The Face of Jesus" by Mark Marchetti. Anyway, I just wanted to wish you a happy birthday today, and I hope everything is going all right. Yeah, I'll just send this to you. This is from one of my books on Harry Bowyer. It's a story of the Fisher King. I don't know if you've ever heard this story, but let me read it to you. 7 a.m. in the morning, October 25th, 2014. Happy birthday, Dale Boyd. All right, The Fisher King by J.S. Moore. For where thy treasure is, there also thy heart will be. God. The story begins with the Fisher King as a young prince. As his initiation into manhood, he must spend the night alone in the forest so he may become king someday. It's a cool evening as the light begins to fade to darkness, and the boy, not yet a teenager, decides to build a fire to keep warm. Before long, the young prince has enough twigs, kindling, and larger pieces of wood gathered to last through the night. And by the time he's actually striking flint to make a fire, it's pitch dark and he can barely see. The noises of the night begin to play tricks on the young prince's imagination, so he hastily continues trying to get the fire going. Wolves close by are howling all around him. Oh! The hoo of an owl and the growl of something else sends the prince's imagination into a whirlwind, and he finds himself praying for the first time. Lord, please assist me in getting this fire going. Please protect me. The spark ignited the wood at that very moment, and the moon's soft glow illuminated his surroundings. Shadows shifting, creatures close by. The prince focuses on the firelight and getting himself warm when suddenly a sacred vision appears to him within the flames. It's a chalice that he sees, and then a voice speaks to him and says, "You shall be the keeper of the Holy Grail, so that it may heal the hearts of men." But the young boy is blinded by thoughts of power and becoming immortal. In this state of unparalleled astonishment, the boy, for a brief moment, feels not like a prince or a young man, but invincible, like God. He reaches into the campfire to take the cup, but it vanishes, and his hands suffer being badly burned. His wounded hands do not heal, yet only worsen as the prince grows older. And soon, once he's king, his affliction affects the whole realm. Nothing will grow. His people will soon begin to starve. He loses his faith in men, and he is sick with experience. But he decides to do something. So he calls his bravest and his brightest together, and he assembles them in his banquet hall. And then he charges each with a quest to find what he saw in those flames when he was just a young man. Days, weeks, months pass, and the king is on his deathbed. His kingdom is a wasteland. He realizes that he's going to die. A simple-minded fool wanders into the room and finds the king alone and about to take his final breath. Thirsty, so thirsty, the king manages. Can you bring me something to drink? The fool did not see a king lying there. He only saw an ailing man asking for something to drink. And the fool takes the cup by his bedside table, fills it with water, and hands it to the king. As the king begins to drink, he realizes his wound is suddenly healed, and his strength is restored, and he's holding in his hands the Holy Grail. He jumps from his bed and looks out the window to see the trees are covered with blossoms, and fruit and flowers are growing again. People are rejoicing. Still looking out the window, the king asks the fool, "How could you bring me what my brightest and bravest could not?" "Well, I don't know what you mean, sir. I only knew that you were thirsty." When the king turns around, he's alone in the room. A sparrow sits by his right hand on the window. Suggested listening for this is "Thank You" by Led Zeppelin. All right, Dale. Really, I hope you have a great birthday, and I hope to see you soon. God bless you.